Good morning, pregame crew. How are ya? I hope you're doing well. It is Wednesday, March 19th, 2025, 6:26 a.m. Mountain Time, 8:26 a.m. Eastern. Welcome to FOMC Day. This is the pregame show where on Wednesdays I walk you through getting ready for the market. I should probably say I run you through it because this is a pretty efficient show, 25 minutes, and I go through about 25 charts. I'll officially get started in 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Good morning, Greg. Hey, Skyper. Hey, Paula. Hunter, hope you're doing well and the kids are doing great. Hey, DSA. Hey, Tess. What's the weather like over there in Northern California? Hey, Shambu. Joel, Shake and Bake. Hey, One-Liner. I see you just fine in YouTube chat. Hey, Devin. Is that the Devin? Hey, Rachel. I don't see any chart requests yet. ES, we're inside yesterday's range. We have FOMC today at, I have to do time conversions in my head all the time. I'm like, it's at 12:30, but that's Mountain Time. It's at 2:30 Eastern Time. And then we'll have the at 2 o'clock Eastern. And then at 2:30, we have Fed Powell hitting the mic. Earthquakes. Yeah, I don't miss that. I used to live in Reno. Hey, JP. Akintunde. Hey, Tim. Of course she's advanced for her age. Hunter, her dad is very smart, and I'm sure her mom is too. Nathan, okay, XLU. Okay, I will be going over Tesla. Okay, XLU. XLU, we're looking for a potential daily higher low. So XLU is a defensive name. This is utilities. And typically, not always, XLU does well in a bearish market environment because it has dividends. The individual names, utility companies, typically carry dividends, and that is an offset to the market being down. So this weekly chart looks great. We have a squeeze, and we're in a daily uptrend, and we're holding the daily 50 MA. It looks good. If the market were to bounce, you could see a potential sell-off in XLU, something to keep in mind. I will be going over Tesla. PYTH, is a coin, I'm assuming? Yeah, this has really low volume, 39. I don't even feel like a responsible technician if I were to go over this. There's only 39,000 coins traded today and 15 cents. So this does not look good in downtrends and not liquid. Looking forward to my take on oil. Yeah, Ethereum looks great. All right, let's get this show started. Who am I? Good morning. Welcome to the pregame show. This is who I am. I'm Chart Gal Lori. If you want to give me a follow on X, that would be lovely. I am part of the Chart Guys. We teach technical analysis. We have a free webinar tomorrow. It will be focused on swing trading. And let me just bring the YouTube chat over here. I posted the link to the webinar. It is right here. I pinned it to the top of chat, so it's right there in white. If you want to click on that link, I think you can sign up for the webinar, or that will be the link. That will be the link for the live tomorrow. And if you can't make it live, you can look at it afterwards. We have a swing report sale starting tomorrow, and it is 50% off the first month. It'll be $34.99 for the first month. All right, let's look at the economic calendar. Oil inventories today in an hour, less than an hour. And then we have the interest rate decision at 2 p.m. Eastern. And then we have the press conference at 2:30. So FOMC day is typically a volatile day. I like to call it, this is donation day. This is for newer traders to donate to professional traders if you attempt to trade the FOMC volatility without experience. And how do I know? Because I've donated a lot of money and capital to experienced traders on FOMC day because of the volatility. So let's look at ES. On the daily, we're inside yesterday's range. We're still below the daily 12 EMA, and we have been since February 20th. So for a month, we have been below the daily 12 EMA. If we were to break above the daily 12 EMA, a catalyst for that, a perfect catalyst, would be FOMC. And we know with FOMC, we typically get a strong reaction, and then that can reverse after the reaction. If you are a TCG member, Denzi just posted my video of anatomy of an FOMC. This is where I went through the breakdown of what typically happens with the FOMC, with the initial reaction, then the reversal. And just to summarize very quickly, stair steps. Stair steps are your very best friend on FOMC day when you have those strong moves. So you can use stair steps to get in on that action. I'm just looking at my drop frame rate. All right, so looking at the 4-hour on ES, we're looking for a 4-hour lower high. On NASDAQ, we're looking for a 4-hour lower high. It would make a lot of sense to hurry up and wait for the FOMC decision, meaning we typically have slower movements in the morning ahead of FOMC decision, and we have indecision for the market ahead of FOMC. I did not go over the market environment dossier table. We're still looking more bearish than bullish. This is where I check off all the correlations that I track. And overall, the evidence is still supporting the bears more so than the bulls. So RTY, we have sideways 4-hour action here. We have an equilibrium. Yeah, we have an equilibrium on the Russell. That's nice, and that's neater than NASDAQ and ES. We have the Dow with an equilibrium as well. So this equilibrium could hold all the way into FOMC and then break. That would be plausible. So we're inside yesterday's range. So we have double daily inside bars now. We have one inside bar confirmed yesterday, and we're inside yesterday's range today on the Dow. The Dow has been below the daily 12 EMA since February 19th, so for a month as well, below the daily 12 EMA. SMH, we're looking for a potential daily higher low. We're slightly green. SMH looks a little bit weaker than some of our mega caps in pre-market. VIX has an hourly equilibrium. This will likely break with FOMC as well. We have a 4-hour potential inverse head and shoulders forming on VIX. Now, our bullish patterns on VIX have less reliability than on other names because the VIX spikes when there's fear and then exit stage right pretty quickly after, typically. So VIX, we do have a potential 4-hour inverse head and shoulders. If that were to break bull, that would be bearish for the market. Hang Seng was green overnight. DAX is red. Bitcoin is green overnight. Bitcoin is stronger than the indices. We have an hourly uptrend. On the 4-hour, we got a higher high. We've made enough room for a 4-hour higher low. Let's look at it on the 12-hour. On the 12-hour, a lower high is possible compared to 84,758. Audio issues. Yeah, refresh and see if that helps. If not, let me know so I can work on it. Let's see. So on Bitcoin, we're looking for a 12-hour lower high. We do have a squeeze. Ethereum got a bull break last night. Ethereum took the lead last night. Finally, we got a daily uptrend on Ethereum. Huge move on volume. Look at those volume bars in the middle of the night. It's okay on your end? Good. So Ethereum is having a great move. Now, this is one of those names or one of those moves where you're like, wait, I can look for a back burner. You could look for a possible 15-minute oversold and see how it reacts after this mega move. We are in a daily uptrend, but we're not in a weekly uptrend. It's one of those non-traditional back burners, if you will. So Ethereum, we have not had a 15-minute oversold yet since the major move. So this is where on the first 15-minute oversold, you could look for a back burner trade. So this is one of the back burners I'd be looking at for first 5 or 15-minute oversold and see how bulls buy it up. Yeah, we haven't had a 5-minute oversold since we've had this breakout. Dollar made a move overnight, finally. We're looking for a potential 4-hour higher low. We have enough room, and dollar typically gets volatility into FOMC. Gold is holding up just fine despite dollar strength. This could be a bearish diamond reversal pattern, but I don't like bearish patterns when we're at all-time high breakout. So gold's at an all-time high breakout. You'll see rising wedges, diamond bearish reversal patterns, but they typically are not as reliable when you're in a blue sky breakout name, and that's what gold is. Gold has been strong. Plenty of room for an hourly higher low. Oil, we have this weekly quad bottom right now at $64.99, $65, $65.01, $65.08. We have a weekly quad bottom, but we ran into the weekly 200 MA overhead and rejected. Pretty big rejection. We have oil inventory today in less than an hour. On a bounce, bears will be looking for a 4-hour lower high. Nat gas is trying to get its life together. You're good now after the refresh. Okay, perfect. Thank y'all. And if you could hit the like button, that would be awesome. On the daily, nat gas is holding the 26 EMA. We have resistance at 4218. The 4-hour looks great. However, the daily resistance is right overhead. We do have a 4-hour squeeze, so daily resistance 4218. And we do have a 4-hour squeeze. You have enough room for a 4-hour higher low. Platinum is one of my favorite charts out there. I'm not saying right here, right now. We have a big monthly squeeze. We have a big weekly squeeze. A weekly lower high could possibly be set now. Looking for a weekly higher low. I have my alert set for hourly oversold. We're getting close. And I have my alert set for 4-hour oversold, looking for that weekly higher low. Apple, we're slightly green. Apple is a potential daily bear flag. If you would look on Investopedia.com for a bear flag, you could have this exact pattern in Investopedia.com. This is such a classic pattern where we got a small higher high without follow through. We're not oversold on Apple right now. And we lost monthly support. So Apple does not look healthy at this moment. Amazon had a big gap down yesterday. 194.32 was the low of Friday. We could not get through that. So I'm carrying that forward. Yesterday's high, 194. Friday's low, 194.32. That is resistance on Amazon. Amazon had a daily bear break. However, we are looking for a monthly higher low on Amazon. Daily is not oversold currently. Nvidia, we're looking for a daily higher low. They had their conference yesterday. It didn't move Nvidia. We actually had a sell-off yesterday. So we are looking for a daily higher low. On the hourly, You possibly could get an hourly high or low compared to 114.54. It doesn't look super promising at this point. This could be a 4-hour bear flag. Tesla got an upgrade overnight. We're oversold on the daily. We did not break this 217.02, something to keep in mind. Tesla is looking for a potential monthly high or low. And we got beat up pretty good yesterday. So on Tesla, we've made enough room for an hourly high or low compared to 222.28. I like Tesla long as 222.28 holds. Meta, we're looking for a monthly high or low on Meta. Daily is at the 200 MA. The 200 MA is right now is at 570. 570. I like Meta long, looking for that daily 200 MA. If we could get, I know this sounds weird. When people used to say this, I'm like, that makes no sense. If you're looking for, I would like a lower low without follow through. Break that 574.66, get extended to the downside, closer to that 200 MA to look for a potential long. I don't have any setups that I love here at market open. We do have FOMC today, and that's part of it. We have a lot of indecision out there, and I don't want to get cut up in the market open. MNMD, we have a daily equilibrium. We held that 622, Friday's low yesterday. I posted in chat. Some people got that trade. That was a nice bounce from 622 to 649. This has a beautiful squeeze. This is a psychedelic name. I like MNMD as long as 622 is holding for a potential long. The problem with platinum is the PLG is the volume. Well, this one isn't an ETF. There are some platinum names, but the liquidity is a problem. That's the only issue with loving a name like platinum, is if you don't trade futures, you give up control in after hours, and they have liquidity issues. This was the only name that I found when I was looking this weekend. We do have a daily higher high. You could look for a pullback for a daily higher low, PLG. It has decent volume on this name, but it is not a pure platinum play. Pure platinum play. That's an alliteration. That's pretty early in the morning to be looking at alliterations. Okay, PEP. Pepsi's a weekly inside bar. We're looking for a potential weekly higher low. They have earnings mid-April. Monthly, this could be a bear flag on Pepsi. Yeah, this doesn't look great on a bounce. I would be looking to top fish that. AAVE USD. AAVE is having a breakout. Got a daily higher high, but we're still below the daily 12 EMA. We have not had a candle close above the day, a full candle body close above the daily 12 EMA since January 24th. So this is a nice breakout. We have enough room for a 4-hour higher low. We have enough room for an hourly higher low. That does look good. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. BA was a Queen of the Mountain trade yesterday. We're looking for a weekly lower high, and we're looking for a daily lower high right here below the daily 12 EMA. You could still look for that daily lower high, 162.77. It had a great play yesterday at open. 162.77 would be your top fish level on BA. The other name I liked yesterday for CB was CBNA. We had the daily 200 MA overhead. That was my Queen of the Mountain trade yesterday for bearish, and we dropped 11%. So This one is now short sell restricted. I would not be shorting this name down here. MU has earnings. It has earnings tomorrow after hours, something to keep in mind. So, reminder, free webinar tomorrow, swing trading focus. We have the swing report special starting tomorrow where it'll be half price off your first month. We have FOMC interest rate decision today at 2 p.m. Eastern. Then Fed Chair Powell will get on the mic at 2:30. And stair steps are your very best friend today, looking to join the move or looking for reversals. So stair steps for reversals, that's what I'll be watching today. Thank you for joining me. Hit the like button. Give me a follow on Twitter at ChartGalLori. Oh, there I am at ChartGalLori. I'd appreciate it. Hit the like button and subscribe button. And TCG members, I'll see you in just a few minutes. Thank you. Use stop losses.